speakers, and will be special because coming through from United States, from Arizona State University, we will have Miss Nayara Dixon, the Assistant Director of International Recruitment Initiative, Arizona State University. So the time is yours, the floor is yours, and approximately for 30 minutes to present your information. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the information. Mira, thank you so much for the wonderful presentation as well. Can I share my screen here? So I can share my presentation. Let's see. All right. Let me put in a slideshow here. All right, everyone. Welcome. Good evening. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time today. I will have some presentation for you about Arizona State University in general and the admissions requirements and process for undergraduate first-year students, that just finished high school, and also for students that have currently at the university over there in Indonesia, and perhaps you would like to transfer to finish your degree program at ASU. That would be an option as well. So we're going to talk about that as well today. So first of all, a little bit about myself. My name is Nayara Dixon. I'm actually originally from Brazil. I was an international student that studied at Arizona State University. I did my undergraduate degree program in secondary education, and I did my master's degree program at ASU as well at nonprofit management. And I now work at the admissions department, helping students, international students, gain admission to ASU. That's truly my role here, is to help students with the admissions process. So that's my email address. So if you have any questions after today's presentation, if I'm not able to answer, I will be sure to connect you with someone that does. But please don't hesitate to connect with me at all, and I will be happy to assist. All right, so I just want to start today's presentation with ASU's charter. ASU is a public research university. We measure ourselves not by whom we exclude, but by whom we include, and how they succeed in our institution. We encourage every student and everyone here to be part of solutions that contribute to society's challenging problems. That could be something related to economic, social, cultural, or anything that contributes to the overall health of the community. This is truly the DNA of ASU, and this is truly something that is not something we believe in, and that's something that we do at ASU. We truly believe that our institution has a social responsibility to solve problems and help us and things to be better. So I always like to start the presentation with that. This is just for you to get an idea for students that have never heard of Arizona. I always like to point out of the map, we are located in the state of Arizona, in the south west part of the United States, right next to California, as you can see. And our institution, ASU, is located in the Phoenix area. However, we do have some degree programs offered at Los Angeles. Students interested in studying fashion, for example, they can go to Los Angeles, and we have other satellite campuses like in DC, even in Shanghai, that ASU offers. That is not something that international students can go to because those campuses don't have the ability to issue the visa paperwork. But mainly students come to the Phoenix area. So this QR code here is something that you can research a little bit more once you have time, but it's just more information about the Phoenix and why Phoenix, Arizona, why students want to come here. And I always like to highlight the location of the university because it's 4 years of your life, right? Or 3 years or however. So it's important for you to be in a place that you like. If you like the weather, the culture of that location, the job opportunities that is offered in that state, how is the culture in general towards international students? And ASU is very much a very cultural city. It's a big city as well. So we are the fifth largest city in the United States. So we're a big city. There's a lot of things to do in the Phoenix area. We have 300 days of sunshine each year, which I love coming from Brazil. So I think that's important, but everybody wants their own thing. You might want to go to a state that has snow, and that's the beauty of Arizona. In the north of Arizona, you can actually go to a place called Flagstaff, where you can ski and see snow as well. So it's really a very cool city as well. So after the presentation, I'll send you a video of that shows a quick summary of Phoenix. And also we've been ranked to be the #1 for job growth according to Forbes. And like I said, in the Phoenix area, there is lots of museums, concerts, galleries, and cultural events like my colleague here was talking about earlier. That's the American experience, right? Suddenly you have an excellent education, the programs are excellent, but it's also about exploring culture, having fun, making friends, networking. The Grand Canyon is our national park. It's in the north of Arizona, which we're always very proud. And in Arizona, we have all the 5 Arizona professional sports teams are in a Phoenix area, from baseball to football. The picture that you see here is of our football stadium. It's a very American thing to go to a football game for doing your school at the university. And I hope if you decided to be a student at ASU, you have that opportunity. So I'll just talk about some facts and some rankings about ASU. So ASU is ranked to be the #1 in the United States for innovation, ahead of MIT and Stanford. Also the #1 in sustainability, and also the #1 in global impact. Why we're the #1 in innovation? We're the #1 in innovation for many different reasons, from the different partnerships that ASU coordinates with companies, with institutions. We have a company, it's called Partnership with Sintana, where Sintana coordinates partnerships with universities around the world. We have 30 different partnerships with universities in other countries around the world, where they can start the degree program there, and then they can finish here. Those are the types of collaboration we have. And also we're the #1 in innovation because of the type of learning modalities that we offer to our international students. So the learning experience is very innovative and it's very new. Suddenly we have classes that where you read a book, you collaborate, you work together with your professors and peers, but also we incorporate things like the virtual reality learning experience, where you can learn about the ecosystem, like in this picture that you see here of this young man learning about the ecosystem using virtual reality learning experience and it's all about using the highest and the best technology. So that's something that we incorporate in our biology class. And that's also something we are trying to incorporate in other disciplines as well. And about global impact, ASU wants to have an impact in the world as part of a charter and commitment. One of the partnerships, like I mentioned earlier, is with Sintana, where universities can partner with Arizona State University. We have partnerships in Peru, in Bogota, in Turkey, in Colombia. So those are the type of things that we are involved with. And also, we've been ranked to be the #1 public university in the US chosen by international students. About 8% of our student population are international students. So excuse me. So we have a very large international student population. There are clubs and organizations that you can join as well, so you can feel connected with your community and meet others from other parts of the world as well. And this link here is just going to show you further information about the rankings that is part of ASU. So the degree programs, ASU offers over 300 undergraduate and graduate degree programs. So we are a full institution. So you can do your master's degree and bachelor's degree here as well. But for the undergraduate degree program, over 300 of them. The page was on here, but we have like degree programs in intelligence, fashion, arts, music, let's see, interdisciplinary studies, biology, and the students that are interested in being a doctor, for example, you can sign up for a degree program and then sign up for what we call the pre-med, okay? So pretty much anything in the area field that you want to study, ASU offers. We are a large institution by choice. So this is our 4 campuses that is part of the Phoenix area. Where you go to is going to depend which degree program you are going to choose. So the West Valley campus is like in the northwest part of the state. That has about 5,000 students. So it's a much smaller campus environment. There's some engineering degree programs there as well right now. It has grown. There's new housing as well being offered to students. The downtown Phoenix campus, that's where the center of Phoenix, that's where the campus is located. The degree programs offered there are from journalism, government, public service, arts-related degree programs, health-related degree programs, because the Banner Health it's like a big medical chain that is located in the Phoenix area. We have a news station located in the Phoenix area. So we situate those degree programs with intention because it's very important for you because you're going to be doing internships. You're going to learn from your professors and things. So it's very important for things to be nearby. Okay, then there is the Tempe campus. The Tempe campus is our largest campus in terms of population. It has about 57,000 students at the Tempe campus. So the majority of the degree programs from engineering, business, psychology, archaeology, architecture studies are offered at the Tempe campus. Then the Polytechnic campus is a lot of engineering-focused degree programs and also aviation-related degree programs. The students interested in being a professional pilot, aerospace engineering, all of those can be offered at the Poly campus. So there is no one campus perfect. It just depends on what you're trying to decide to study. And all the resources offered in all of the campuses are available to all the students. And most importantly, you can take a shuttle from one campus to another. So you can really customize your education based on your situation, your likes, and that's something that I did as a student as well. So what are the admission requirements and steps to apply? So for undergraduate first-year students, so unless you just finished high school or you have a year to finish high school, the admission requirements for first-year students is that you have to have a 3.0 GPA or higher in all of your classes. You have to have 4 years of math and 3 years of science in your transcripts, okay? That's what we need. Arizona State do not require letters of recommendations. We do not require personal statements. What is most important is for us to receive your transcripts that is translated in English, okay? Your school has to send you official transcripts directly to ASU after you submit the application, okay? And then you have to provide proof of English proficiency. And I just want to emphasize too that some degree programs might have a high admission requirements, and that would be like nursing, like journalism, and some and engineering degree programs. So those are the main threes that you have to look more at the undergraduate degree programs page, and also to receive full admission, you have to provide proof of English proficiency. You can take the TOEFL, the Duolingo, or the LTIS. We are now accepting Cambridge exams. And if you want to take intensive English classes before you start your degree program, we have a program here at ASU called Global Lunch, where you can take intensive English classes. And then you can, after you complete and pass, you can apply for the degree program that you want, and then you don't have to take the TOEFL. It will be waived. So that's an option to consider. Okay, so it's really not complicated to get into ASU. As long as you're a good student, you have a good English scores, you can receive admission to ASU. And if you don't have it, there are different pathways as well. And as a transfer student, so let's say you are at the university now, and then you want to finish your degree program in the United States. ASU accepts transfer students from all over the world, and we have a whole database that is going to show which classes is going to be transferable from your current university to ASU. Some classes will be transferable, others not. So it's just going to depend. And we're going to evaluate that information for you after you apply and after we receive your transcripts. So anyone that has 12 or more transferable credits are considered transfer students. So they have to have a minimum of a 2.5 GPA or higher in their classes. Okay, the ACT and SAT is not required, but if you took those, you can certainly send those in. Okay, and you must have and presented a high school diploma as well. And all transcripts that is sent to ASU needs to be sent officially from the institution or the school or your high school. So, like I said, this step, you can either do the application using the ASU application, or you can use Common App. Either one is fine. And there is an application fee, which is $85. Then you would ask your school to send your transcripts to ASU, and then you take the test in your country, let's say the Duolingo, and after you take the Duolingo, you ask them to send the scores to ASU. And then you're going to ask me, oh, how to do that? They have our, all the universities listed in their site that you can just select, and then it sends to us electronically. So scholarships. So how are you going to pay for your education? So at Arizona State, we offer scholarships for international students. It is called the New American University Scholarship. This scholarship is offered to first-year and transfer students. So it's based on your GPA in English scores. The higher GPA you have, the higher English scores you have, the better. And one important thing that I would like to emphasize about this is that you don't have to apply for this scholarship. You're going to be automatically evaluated. And it doesn't matter which degree program you decided to apply. Okay, so this is very important because it eliminates bureaucracy and different things, that students have to worry. So that's automatically offered. The award ranges between $3,000 to $14,500. And then if you decide to apply for the West Campus or the Polytechnic campus, you can get additional scholarships for those two campuses. ASU does not offer a full ride scholarship where everything is paid. Okay, so certainly, even if you get the highest amount of scholarship, you have to have that conversation with yourself and your family to see if ASU is a right financial fit. We don't want you to struggle. If you think that ASU is not the correct fit, there are different options that you can consider. You can start at the community college because tuition is cheaper, and then later transfer to ASU. So there are different options, but it's important for me to be honest and say that this is the scholarship that we offer, but it's not fully funded, but it's good. It's good. Students can receive about 40% discount. And now that we have the additional scholarships for the campuses that they choose, they can even receive more scholarships. And this information here is about the first year experience. We have been ranked to be the number 16 in the US for first year experiences. Okay, so at ASU we offer tutoring, course scheduling, academic advising, faculty office hours, mental health counseling, health services, everything that you need to succeed in your first year. And also housing. As an international student, it's very important for you to have housing in your first year. And we are gonna make sure you apply for housing at ASU and for you to have that American experience where you live on a dorm with a roommate that is studying the same major as you. So all of those steps we help students with so you can succeed in your first year. Because when you succeed in your first year, you are more likely to continue to next year until you graduate, and because that's the ultimate goal. And this is the last page here. If you want to follow us on Instagram, you're welcome to. And if you want to scan the information to enter your email, whatever, so you can receive communications from ASU, you're welcome to do that. And then just, I just want to say thank you. And there's so much to talk about that, I wanted to condense it and want to see it if you all have any questions, specific questions that I might help you, I don't know, clear it out. Anybody has any questions for me?
Okay, so thank you very much, Nayara, for very excellent information about the ASU campus, Arizona State University, such a diverse and vibrant university with incredible achievement as well, and a lot of support for the student, yeah. And it also remind my time studying in Arizona, such a warm places, yeah. Even at the
Yeah,
winter, still warm.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. And isn't how much like how many international students do ASU has right now?
We have about 15,000 international students.
15,000 international students. Wow, that's a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We are the number one chosen by international students. So,
Wow. And how about like the total number of the student at SU?
100, it actually increased. Total, like with ASU Online, it's 120,000.
Wow, that's a huge number of students.
Mm-hmm. It is.